So first we'll revise what we studied yesterday. Yes, this was the Fourier's law of heat conduction. Say, steam is produced at this point and it is required for some process at other point, and say distance is 5 kilometers. So we'll move the steam by pipe, and whenever the steam is moving through the pipe, the heat will be lost from the surface of pipe. For that, it is covered with the asbestos. Some covering is there, say asbestos covering is there. So this is the pipe which is carrying the steam, and temperature of steam is say 300 degrees Celsius. So everywhere the temperature will be same 300 degrees Celsius inside the inner pipe, and this is the covering. So now heat is losing through this covering. Okay, this is the area that we want to consider. Okay, so two types of problems are there: heat lost, how much heat lost, and we want to find temperature distribution. Okay, so according to Fourier's law of heat conduction, the amount of heat lost across any area is proportional to the area itself and rate of change of temperature with respect to distance from the center of pipe or center of whatever. If it is sphere, it is center of sphere. Suppose Q is the amount of heat lost, A is the cross-sectional area, and T is the temperature, then Q is proportional to A dt by dx. That is Q equal to minus K dt by dx. Okay. Then we understood that for circle, while considering the formula of A, we are going to consider 2 pi x, whereas for the sphere it is 4 pi x square. Then we started with the first example. We solved the first example, and then we started with the MCQ. Okay. So we obtained the amount of heat lost. This is the amount of heat lost from the given pipe in given time. Yes, we'll continue. Start with the next example. Start writing. Write with me. Write next example. So why this much time is required? Let me start it again. Yes. So right, page number 49. Today is 16/6/21. Okay, we'll go through one more example. We are solving examples on the Fourier's law of heat conduction. So we'll go through next example. A steam pipe. Steam pipe 20 centimeter in diameter is protected with a covering 5 centimeter thick, for which coefficient of thermal conductivity is K equal to 0.12. If units are not given, you have to consider the standard limits that we considered yesterday. Find heat lost. Find heat lost in 20 minutes from 100-meter long pipe. Also find temperature halfway through the covering. Yes. Draw the diagram. It is like this. Pipe which is carrying the steam. This is the covering. Okay, so radius is 20, diameter is 20, so radius is 10 centimeter. Covering is 5 centimeters, so 5 plus 10, 15 centimeter. Acha, inner temperature and outer temperature, that is not known. Okay. If problem is remaining, small part of one statement of problem is remaining. If inner surface of pipe is at, right, inner surface of pipe is at 150 degrees Celsius and outer surface of covering is at 40 degrees Celsius. So temperature of the steam 150 degrees Celsius, outer temperature 40 degrees Celsius. Okay, K is known to us. K is known to us 0.12. Okay. Then again we want to find temperature halfway through the covering. Okay, we'll understand that after some time. First we'll go through this part. Yes, Radha, according to, I'm audible na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Radha, according to Fourier's law, Radha, Q equal to, 1 minute. Arpit,
Yes, sir.
what is Fourier's law of heat conduction?
Yes, sir.
Fourier's law of heat conduction. Q equal to Dinesh Patel, what is Fourier's law of heat conduction?
Minus Ka dt upon dx.
Q equal to minus Ka dt by dx.
Dx.
Good. Next, Aditya Sanap. Aditya Sanap. Aditya is there.
Yes, sir.
What is Q? What is Q? Amrut Pandey, what is Q?
Amount of heat lost.
Okay, A27. Roll number A27. What is A in the Fourier's law of heat conduction? What is A in the Fourier's law of heat conduction? Roll number B9. Roll number B9. Present or absent? B9. Siddhant Yadav, A51.
Yes, sir.
What is A in the Fourier's law of heat conduction?
Area.
Huh? B9. Shubham, अरे तो दिसतो इसकी.
Sir, cross sectional area.
Okay. B9 is there. B9. कुठे गेला? अथर्व देशमुख.
Sir, मी बोललो ना आता.
अच्छा, तूच बोलस काय? ओके. वल्लभ कदम. वल्लभ कदम. अरे कुठे जातात हे? तेजस.
Yes, sir.
P32. अरे कुठे जातात बाकीचे? ते सुरू करून जातात इकडे इकडे. साहिल राऊत. साहिल राऊत.
Sir.
Tell me what is K? What is K? Minus K dt by dx. Now what is K? चिराग सोनवणे. अरे काय चाललंय का तुझं? हर्ष येवले. हर्ष येवले. हर्ष येवले कुठे गेला? हर्षल लोंढे. सुरू करून जाता काय? हर्षल लोंढे, हर्षल राऊत.
Yes, sir.
इथे ऐकू म्हणजे. यू आर एबल टू लिसन टू मी. सो व्हॉट इज dt by dx? बोला हर्षल राऊत. ऋतुजा शेडगे, व्हॉट इज dt by dx?
Yes, sir.
What is dt by dx? Sujay,
Yes, sir.
what is dt by dx? Vinay Gudse, Yash Ramteke,
Yes, sir.
what is dt by dx?
Change in temperature
Don't say change in temperature.
means, sir.
Change in temperature with respect to time, with respect to distance. What is it? With respect to time, right? Na?
Yes, sir.
It is time. We have written dt by dx. Na? X is not variable for time. X is variable for distance.
Yes, sir.
Okay, done. Here, a equal to, what is a here? 2 pi x. Two parts are there. First part is to find amount of heat lost. Given. Radius 10 centimeter. What is corresponding temperature? 150 degrees Celsius. Radius 15 centimeter. What is corresponding temperature? 40 degrees Celsius. Okay, so integral equation number 1. Can I go to the
Yes,
next
sir.
page? So minus q divided by 2k pi. Minus minus sign will cancel. Huh? Substitute K. I think it is 0.12. Cross check it.
Yes, sir.
And use ln while using this log 1.5. Tell me what the Q is. See what the Q is. Yes, what the Q is?
204.44.
204.4466 calories. Amount of heat lost. Amount of heat lost from 1 centimeter pipe in 1 second. So total amount of heat lost. Yes, what is it? 204.4466 into what is the length of pipe? 20 meter?
10 meters.
Check that. 10 meter, okay. And how much is the time?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes, okay. So 204.4466 into 10 meters means 10 into 100 centimeter. Right? 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. No? So this is converted into centimeters. And 20 minutes is how many seconds? 20 into 6 seconds. And then you will get the requirements. See what is the answer.
Two, 4, 5, 3, 3.
2, 4.
5, 3, 3.
That's it.
5920. 5900.
Point, na?
No, sir. No, sir.
This answer is wrong.
आगे भी नंबर है सर उसके
पॉइंट नहीं है सर.
हाँ, सांगा.
पॉइंट
नंबर
नाही.
सांग. हाँ, नंबर सांग.
नहीं है सर.
ठीक आहे, नंबर
5920 त्याच्या पुढे.
5920. Okay. So 24 crores 53 lakhs calories. Okay, this was the first part. Now we'll go to the second part, temperature distribution. Okay, so let me change the page. So see, before we proceed, we want to understand this thing. Where we are right now, here. Okay, so see, we want to find temperature halfway through the covering. Okay, 10 centimeter is the radius of the pipe and 5 centimeter is the thickness of the covering. So half of 5 centimeter is 2.5. So 10 plus 2.5, that is 12.5. Don't take half of 15. That will be 7.5, and 7.5 will be inside the pipe, and inside the pipe everywhere the temperature is same. That is 150 degrees Celsius. That we don't want to find. Okay, halfway through the covering. Half of the covering is 2.5 and this 10 centimeter radius. So 12.5 centimeter. Hope everyone is getting this. So we want to find temperature at a distance 12.5 centimeter. Clear? For that, these limits are same only. Lower limits are same, upper limit will change, and then again we'll integrate equation number 1. So let me start with the equation number 1. Then I'll write the limits. Okay. So let me do like this. Page number 51. Right. Temperature distribution.
Sir.
Sorry. temperature distribution. To find temperature at a distance x equal to 12.5 centimeter from center of pipe. Okay, so actually like this. Our aim is to get temperature at distance. 10, this is 15, and that we want to find is 12.5. Okay, so Radha, equation number 1 minus q divided by 2k pi this was the equation number 1. Limits x equal to 10 centimeter, corresponding temperature is 150 degrees Celsius. X equal to 12.5 centimeter. Our aim is to get the corresponding temperature. Okay, so integrate our equation. Same procedure. Only you have to understand how to consider the limits. That's it. So T equal to log of 12.5 divided by 10, that is 1.25. I written it directly, huh? Substitute all known values. So 150 minus q. What was the q? That we obtained in the first step for the unit length and for unit time. क्या होता है मला जरा सांगा ते? हाँ मेरे पास भी है. It was 204.44. ठीक है? Then log means you have to consider ln 1.25 divided by 2 into k 0.12 into pi 3.14. See how much temperature is there. No doubt you might have understood that by common sense, which is very uncommon, that temperature should be between 150 degrees Celsius and 40 degrees Celsius, right now? Yes, what the temperature is? Who got the answer?
So 138.5.
138.5. 138? I don't think it should be 138. I think it should be less than
141.406.
141. Okay. Who else is getting the answer? Who else is getting the answer? Okay. Again, just 141. 141. Okay. So it is between 138 to 151. No problem. You just cross check it. Okay. Let me go through the next example. Can I change the page? Any doubt in this example? Now question may be why we are solving these big examples. They will be not there in exam. So in MCQ exam, question will be asked on any of the parts. So it is always better to understand the whole procedure first, and then we'll concentrate on the MCQs.
Sir, what
The
is correct answer? Sir, correct answer क्या है?
Correct answer
89.47.
हाँ सर मेरा
89 points, sir. It has.
89.42.
This is I think more correct. Since see, temperature, see, very simple. Therefore, since I don't have answer, see, temperature here, right? Inside is, acha, okay, it will not matching. Okay, temperature here is 150 degrees Celsius, isn't it? Now temperature of outer surface is 40 degrees Celsius. Between these two, temperature might be average of these two, na? Between these two again. Okay, so it should be around 100 degrees Celsius. So how much answer you got?
89.49.
This is more correct. 89.49.
49.
89.4. This is incorrect. 130. I don't think this is the answer. So you cross check your answer. Might be you are using ln or might be something problem is there. So please check that. 89 is I think correct. Yes, good. Okay, no problem. Very good. So you should be should not believe whatever person is saying. You should do it yourself and then start believing it. That is the moral of story. What we can understand from here. So don't believe anyone blindly. Okay, first experiment and then believe. Good. Chalo, next. The inner and outer surfaces of the inner and outer surfaces of a spherical shell are maintained at temperature T0 and T1. Okay, instead of pipe, now we have spherical shell, sphere we have, respectively. Okay, the inner and outer radii, the inner and outer radii are R0 and R1 respectively, and thermal conductivity is K. Find amount of heat lost. And temperature distribution. So general problem. Specific values are not given. So we have a spherical shell like this. Inner is like this. So this inner shell contain say steam. Okay, steam is here, whose temperature is T0. Okay, and it is covered with some asbestos covering. This is the covering. Okay, and temperature of the outer surface is T1. Inner radius is R0, outer radius is R1, and K is there, thermal conductivity. Okay, and now we want to solve the example. We want to solve the example in two parts. We want to find amount of heat lost as well as temperature distribution. Okay, it's simple. It's not a difficult part at all. According to Fourier's law of heat conduction. Q equal to minus Ka dt by dx. Here, what is A for the sphere?
4 pi x square.
4
Yes, 4 pi x square. This is the change. Separate the variables. A part. Hit, lost. What are the limits? X equal to R naught. R1, radian. Na? Corresponding temperature T naught and T1. Integrate 1. Usual integration, only one change is there. Whatever previous two examples we solved, there the area was 2 pi x. Here it is 4 pi x square. Remaining all the things are same. Okay. So I'll change the page. Page number 53 now. So after integration, we have aim is to find Q, huh? I think minus sign is remaining. Does it mean that answer will be negative?
No.
सर डिनोमिनेटर R1 मायनस R नॉट असायला पाहिजे होतं.
Why?
सर तिकडे बघा ना, ते -1/R1 प्लस 1/R नॉट. मग R नॉट निगेटिव्ह आणि R1 पॉझिटिव्ह. ते तिथं ते मायनस साइन जाईल.
हो. हाँ, करेक्ट. Yes. अच्छा, माइनस साइन गेल्यानंतर म्हणतोस काय? But I have considered minus sign here. Now it is okay. हो, बरोबर. नाही, चुकलंच आहे. बरोबर. मायनस आर नॉट हियर.
डिनोमिनेटरचा मायनस साइन.
हे इथं चुकलेलं आहे. Please make the required change. Thank you. Check this term, and then this term. Please make the required change. Okay, next. Done. Hit lost. Sorry, not hit loss. Temperature distribution. To find temperature at a distance R. Now what the R should be? Should be between R0 and R1. R0 is the inner radius. R1 is the outer radius. Okay. So what the limits are? Okay, I'll write the equation number 1 once again. Minus Q divided by 4k pi dx by x square equal to dt. Now write the limits. X equal to R0, corresponding temperature is T0. X equal to R, where R lies between this R. R lies between R0 and R1. And our aim is to get the T. So, right, minus Q divided by 4k pi dx by x square r naught to r, t naught to t. Okay, so minus q divided by 4k pi minus 1 upon x r naught to r. Achha, we have to write all these things on next page. Somewhat difficult for me at this moment. Okay, but we'll write it and we'll try to simplify it. Okay, so like this. Minus q divided by 4k pi then better I'll take another page. Let's change it. Minus q divided by 4k pi minus 1 upon r plus 1 upon r naught equal to t1 minus t naught. Now we have to simplify and we have to substitute the value of q. Okay, so value of q is known to us, that we have to substitute. Okay, so I'll do that in next step. Let me simplify this first. It should not be t1. It should be t. T. This is t. Please make the required change. T minus t naught. Huh? T minus t naught. Substituting value of q. So q is already minus, minus, minus. It will become plus. R naught into R1. T1 minus T naught. 4k pi divided by R1 minus R naught, this is q, into 1, we have these values, 1 upon 4k pi, R1 minus R naught into R, okay, equal to T minus T naught. So our aim is to find T. This will get cancelled. Again, R naught will also cancel. So T equal to T naught plus, see now what is remaining? What is remaining? Okay, R1 minus R naught, T1 minus T naught in numerator, whereas in denominator R, this R1 minus R naught in both the case. How it is possible? This is R.
Sir, R, it's not R1.
This is R. This is R. But it's mistake, right? Just cross check it. Final answer should be like this.
सर तो R1 पण नाही राहणार ना.
Why?
सर R1 नाहीच आहे ना तो. Rच घेतोय ना.
अच्छा, R is like
R into R naught दोन्ही कॅन्सल होऊन जातील ना.
Correct. This is substituting value of q. नहीं रे, बरोबर. This R1 is correct, no? That we substituted from q. That is substituted from q. That is correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think this is the answer. Please cross check your answer. See whether it is correct or not. Okay, this is all about the Fourier's law of heat conduction. We'll go through the next part. Can I change the page now? Yes. Can I change the page?
Sir.
No, sir.
How many are here? Only 83. What about others? 83. 17. बापरे 20-22 लोक नाही आहेत. Why? Okay, let me change the page now. Tip 5. Next application, rectilinear motion. Right, a motion along a straight line is known as rectilinear motion. Right, we know all these things very well. You might have studied it in 11th or 12th in physics. Okay, now suppose X is displacement of a body. Okay, then what is dx by dt? Dx by dt is, yes, velocity. And what is d square x divided by dt square? Acceleration. That is a equal to d square x divided by dt square, or we can write it as dv by dt also. Or can we write like this? Okay, dv by dt equal to dv by dx into dx by dt. dv by dx into dx by dt, but dx by dt is v, this is v, so v dv by dx. So acceleration may be written in this way, a equal to dv by dt, okay, v dv by dx, and d square x divided by dt. So understand difference between these. Okay. First, it is dv by dt. This is first order term where there is a relation between velocity and time. Second is also first order term, but it is a relation between velocity and x. Last one is second order term. Okay. So usually we will not consider second order term, since still we studied how to solve the first order differential equation. Okay. So for a few examples we may have to use dv by dt, and for remaining examples we may have to use v dv by dx, depending upon what type of relation we have to find. Okay, now right now, according to Newton's second law of motion, Newton's second law of motion. Yes, what is the force? Force equal to mass into acceleration. That is force equal to mass into d square x by dt square, or dv by dt, or v dv by dx. These are the three percentages. Okay, remember this, very important. Clear all these things? Now let me go through the next page. Can I change the page? Okay, so now see, we are considering motion of body in three different form. Okay, so right, motion of body. One, falling body. Body which is falling down. So say body is, mass is falling down. Yes, what are the forces acting, Radon? Forces acting are yes, weight mg. How it is acting? Acting downward or upward? Acting downward. Okay, so it is helping the motion. It is positive. Okay. Then second, say there is a resistance. Okay. Resistance are acting opposing the motion, right? The body is falling down and opposing the motion means resistance are acting upward. Hope everyone is getting this. So the net force is equal to mg acting downward, body moving downward, therefore both are positive, and resistance opposing the motion, therefore negative. F equal to mg minus r. Hope you are getting this. Okay, write this. Okay, then upward motion. Consider satellite. So say this is the earth surface and a stone is thrown or a satellite is going upward. So weight mg, that will help the motion or oppose the motion? Oppose the motion. More weight, more force is required, right? Na? So right, 1. Weight mg always acts downward, acting downward, right? But we are moving upward, body is moving upward, therefore it will be negative. Resistance. Resistance will help the motion or oppose the motion? Oppose the motion, so acting downward. Okay, so what the net force is? Minus mg minus r, and therefore more force is required whenever we want to throw something upward. Then down. Horizontal motion. So here, though we have to consider weight, here for simplification what we have done, we are considering negligible weight. Okay, so forces acting are only one force is there. So net force is minus r. Whatever the resistance is, there may be 2-3 resistance forces, but no doubt all of them will be negative. Clear? Considering these 3 types of example, we'll go through few examples. We'll solve few examples. Written everything? Can I go to the next page?
Yes, sir.
Written everything?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. First example, let me change the page.
Let me use the timetable to general lectures. कुठल्या file?
63.
Thank you.
ते सगळे तुम्हाला काढायला लागतील. टर्म वाईज वेगवेगळे. आत्ताच म्हणजे 20
सेमिस्टर वर.
नसेल पोहोचत जरा चेक कर.
63 का?
हां, शेवटी बघा सर. Okay. Yes, Radha. A body of mass m falling from rest. From rest means what is 0? Initial velocity 0, right? Now write it inside. From rest means initial velocity is 0. Is subject to the force of gravity, that is mg, and an air resistance. Proportional to the square of velocity, kv square. If it falls through a distance x and possess velocity v, prove that mg equal to a. So this is to be proved. Very simple problem. So we have a body which is falling down. This is the mass m, right? Mg acting downward, kv square resistance acting upward. Okay, draw a small diagram and then write.
Timetable is नहीं. We say quiz.
Document is right. याच्यानंतर असणार. Try to write the differential equation. ते करायचं आहे. त्याच्यात माहिती काय अवघड नाही, काय माहिती. पुढे तर दुसरी खूप लावलंय बहुतेक.
Okay.
चालेल लेक्चर झालं.
चालेल.
Yes, Radha. Forces acting on body at any instant. 1. Force of gravity mg acting downward. Body is also moving downward, so it will be positive. Okay. Resistance given explicitly. Acting opposite, na? So body is moving downward, so it is acting upward. Hope you are getting all these things, and you know all these things very well, better than me. It is known to you. Okay, therefore net.
Maybe the question much the air resistance proportional to the square of velocity kv square. Square of velocity kv square है ना?
नहीं काही त्याने फरक नाही पडणार ना. See, suppose I write like this: force proportional to kv square, and suppose I want to write some more constant, alpha kv square. So I can write, say, k dash v square, which is constant only, na? Mathematically there is no problem. If you consider physics, then there may be problem. Okay.
Sir, question समझवा ना.
अच्छा, Okay, a body of mass m falling from the rest, okay, subject to the force of gravity, that is mg, and air resistance proportional to square of velocity. Actually here it should be given in bracket as but it is not given in that way. It is given kv square only. Okay, so actually force is given, it is kv square. Two forces are there, one is gravity and other is resistance force. Velocity proportional to square of velocity. Actually it should be like this, F proportional to v square and then F equal to kv square. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, net force is mg minus kv square, but mg equal to k square. This is given to us. But what the F is? Mass into acceleration. Right, force is mass into acceleration. And now how to consider acceleration? Acceleration, right, we can write acceleration like this, dv by dt or v dv by dx. Mute yourself. Mute yourself. We can consider Vallabh Kadam. Vallabh Kadam. Vallabh. यार क्या लक्ष्य भी देते हैं, डिस्टर्ब भी करते क्लास का. हाँ. So acceleration is we can consider acceleration as dv by dt or v dv by dx. Very important to take decision on this. Now go through the answer. See the answer of question given in the question itself. 2k divided by m, x is there. On the other side we have v. So we want a relation between x and v. Right now, therefore better to consider the second form of acceleration. So, right, m v dv by dx. Answer contain v and x therefore. So this may be asked in the MCQ exam for 1 mark. Find the differential equation of given problem. So it is mv dv by dx equal to ka square minus v square. This is the differential equation of motion of the body. Okay, now solve the differential equation. Solve the differential equation.
Sir, dx by dt येणार ना?
Okay.
dx by dt.
dx by dt कुठून आलं सांग मला? Why dx by dt? Yes, for velocity you are saying.
Sorry sir, मी ते न्यूटन सेकंड लॉ ऑफ द बघितलेलं.
Okay, ठीक, no problem. Okay, let me change the page. I'll separate the variables now. I'll write this differential equation once again and then I'll separate it. No problem. So we have mv dv by dx equal to k a square minus v square. A constant, A is not acceleration, A is constant. So the terms in v, they are like this, v dv by dx and this term. So take them to one side. V divided by a square minus v square dv equal to k by m dx. Integrate this. Okay, I'm using this formula. Derivative of denominator is in numerator, so adjustment is required. -2 I have to adjust. Let me adjust -2. Derivative of a square minus v square is -2v, na? but we have V only, so I adjusted -2. Hope you might have understood it. Now written body starts moving from rest at everything is 0. At time t equal to 0, x equal to 0, no inner displacement. Velocity is also 0. Therefore, minus half log of a square minus v square, a square minus 0 plus a. So a is minus half log a square. That is to be substituted in equation number 2. Substituting a in equation number 2. Take log terms to one side and then simplify it. Simplify this. Take to other side. Log a minus log b is log a by b. Yes, we have break of 5 minutes. We'll continue at 2:30 again. पुढे जायचं नाही. Don't leave the meeting. Be in the meeting only. Take break of 5 minutes. Recording परत एकदा start करू. एकच मिनिट recording जरा बंद करतो आणि मग पेज start.